What's up, Star Wars fans? We're going to be talking a little bit about more information that was released that I did cover a tiny bit the other day when there was released that we're going to be getting a new Star Wars trilogy, but we're also going to be getting a live action Star Wars TV show. Now, it's not going to be anime such as Rebels or Clone Wars or anything of that nature. We're actually going to be getting a live uh, show from the actual so-called like movies. So this is gonna be really interesting. We do know that, of course, they've done Clone Wars, they've done Rebels. There has been other supposedly fan-made shows that's been on such thing like like YouTube and things of that nature. But we don't know exactly what we're gonna be seeing from the show. We don't know if it's going to be still going either after the Empire has been destroyed or way before the Clone Wars or during the Old Republic, or during, let's say, right after the Clone Wars was done, like the birth of the Empire. We don't know necessarily what we're going to be seeing other than a new show. There's been no information so far, to my knowledge, that has been released other than we're going to be getting a new trilogy as well as a live action show. So it kind of goes into account what exactly we're going to be getting. Are we going to be getting the Old Republic? Are we going to be getting new characters? Which more than likely we will. That's not going to be based around the Skywalker franchise, such as like when we had Rebels, which Rebels has done extremely well in my opinion. I do like Rebels, and it would be really good to see a live action show. Not necessarily it was talked about if it's going to be on Netflix. There's also more information that Star Wars for the franchise is actually going to be branching off its own little like networks program, I guess you'd say, that it's going to be sort of like Netflix, but it's just going to have Star Wars from the shows to the movies as well as everything else. So I think it's going to be very well done if they're going to do it that way. If the show is going to be lasting very long. Again, I think he needs to have a good story. What's going to be exactly, if it's going to be the Old Republic. A lot of fans are wanting the Old Republic. Me personally, I really want the Old Republic, or I want something after the Empire has been destroyed. Let's say like the rise of the new empire. That'd be pretty cool. Or some like ones we got from Star Wars Battlefront, for them still trying to destroy the rebellion. I think that'd be pretty cool as well. So there's so many different ways we could go with this that is still talked about. If we're going to be getting whether it be the Old Republic, the old Sith, the old Jedi, or right when the Empire was rising up and when the Empire was defeated, or something else that is necessarily doesn't have to be with Jedi or anything of that nature. Now, it'd be really cool to see Jedi. Doesn't mean we are going to be seeing Jedi. I hope we do. If we don't, we don't. But it'd be really cool to see if we are going to be getting the ancient Siths or the ancient Jedi. I think it'd be really good for a story aspect. I think it'd be really well done for something that needs to happen, that needs to be different for Star Wars, because a lot of people do like the ancient Sith, other than, of course, Vader, Maul, Sidious, Tyrannus, any of these. We have other ones like Darth Revan, as well as Vivid. We have Bane. We have so many different Sith Lords that we can investigate, and we can actually talk about and discuss for theories or anything of that nature for the story that we may or may not see. So I think it's going to be really interesting to finally have brand new characters that we can actually talk about, have fun with, and just have a lot of fun with talking about different characters that we have only seen, whether it's been in the books or the comics or on the games. So I think that's what they're primarily going to focus on, is the games and the comics. That way we can actually see them be brought to life, and we can actually go, okay, these characters are actually coming on screen, and they're not just in the books, they're not just in the comics. We can actually look at these characters and go, okay, is it like the book or is it like the comic, and how do they how do we portray them, what do we think of them? And I think that'd be really good, because we normally have done that for the movies as well as the games, and that's really cool to do. But it'd be actually really better to see them in a live action scenario. So those are my ideas for the new Star Wars live action that we're going to be getting. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, as well as if you're new to the channel, consider about subscribing. My links down in the description below as well. If you guys have any questions about me wanting to do any type of other Star Wars topics that's a little bit more different from my channel, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Peace and take care.